this week was a huge week for AI. Did you guys see the new Sora that came out by ChatGPT
It's
or by
absolutely insane.
OpenAI? Yeah,
It's
it's
actually
insane,
insane.
dude.
AI, I'm telling you, AI is literally taking over the world at this point. Sora is crazy. Like, it's not even out yet, and already people are talking about it so much.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like the fact that like it turns what you say or what you're typing into video is something that, like Ari said, is gonna take over the world. Like YouTube editing will just get revolutionized by this if like it's actually released to the public. And I know like there's not a lot of info behind it in terms of the back end technology, but like this is really turning into like an AI apocalypse. Like honestly, at this point.
Dude,
Dude,
this
and
is
this,
like, for creators, this is just so cool because if you think about it, right now it's only generating up to 1 minute of clips, which doesn't sound crazy, but if you think about it, that's a lot. Like, people can create such easy animations now. You can create B-roll so easily. This takes out the need for stock footage. All stock footage companies are going to go away at this point if I can
yeah,
create my own customized footage by just typing what I want. Like, this is a
yeah.
game changer.
I
Yeah,
think
I
I
mean, like,
think
oh, sorry.
that no, I was gonna say I think stock images companies like are just gonna absorb this type of technology and are gonna pull out like, oh, we also have a chat bot that you could type into and it'll give you a video. But I think the biggest thing is like, dude, the discrepancy that's starting to like form between like these open source models and closed source models is like wild. Like Llama, which is like the biggest open source model that I know of, is like nothing in comparison to ChatGPT 4, in comparison to like things like
Yeah.
Sora. And it's like OpenAI is so far ahead of like every other company in terms of like their AI model development. It's
Technology in
just
general, bro.
insane. It's just
They are
insane.
they are meticulously wiping out all the competition, and they're setting themselves
Yeah.
so far ahead that there's no room to even catch up. Before any company can even like fathom creating something like this, they already made it and they release it to the public.
And
It's
the
like the
only
Tesla model almost.
yeah,
Like, they're not
yeah,
necessarily always going to be the best or at the best price point or something, but at the end of the day, they're first here, the first ones to make that impact. So when you think of electric cars, you think Tesla,
I think
even
with
though everybody
Sam
has it now. You know,
I think Sam Altman is going to turn into the new Steve Jobs just in terms of innovation and being in the forefront of technology and like the next progression, right? When you think of
and
Steve Jobs,
abusing his
like
workers.
yeah, okay, but like Steve Jobs, right? Like when he died, low key, like Apple's innovation kind of tanked since then, right?
Yeah.
Like especially since from what it was before, definitely. I think Sam Altman's this new generation of innovation, like he's coming out with the new things every single year, and hopefully, like he lives a pretty long life because at the end of the day, like his products are what's gonna honestly be for us what we're gonna use on a day to day basis.
Yeah.
So I think this is the new stage, and I'm just happy that we're now in a place where we're old enough to understand the impact and we're old enough to actually use some of the products he's innovating. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be
I mean,
really
okay.
interesting to see what he actually does with all of it because I agree. I feel
yeah,
like for a long time, I feel like there's just been nothing new. Like everything's just like, well, we made it slightly better. Oh, this is now just throw an extra camera on it and it's better. Like I think this is for once in our lifetime, or not for once because we grew up with a bunch of innovation happening around us, but in more of our adult life, well, this is the actual innovation that's happening. You know, which is why a lot of people don't like Elon because they think it's stupid, a lot of his ideas, and he thinks that his money's better spent doing other things. But at the end of the day, he's at least trying to innovate. He's at least trying to
yeah,
do something new. Whether you think it's a bad idea or not, how
yeah,
many people today are actually trying to do something new with technology? Everyone's trying to reuse old ideas or make it slightly better. He's trying to do something new, which is why I think Sam Altman's doing such a great job with all this. And like you said, Steve Jobs and Apple always innovating. And now you see the Apple Vision Pro, which you can say is stupid, but just like Tesla, they're the first ones there. So they're always going to
no,
have that
I'm
edge
gonna
now.
disagree with you on that one. Genuinely gonna disagree with you on that one. Apple Vision Pro is just a concept piece for Apple. It's not even usable in almost every aspect. You can't use your phone properly with the Apple Vision Pro. The
Have
Meta
you used it?
Quest, no, I'm saying like
I've
people
used
can't
it.
like
I've
you
used
can't
and
use it. Like
I
that's the
yeah,
thing
yeah,
about
you
it.
can't.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
the
okay,
thing
okay.
is, it kind of like all your surroundings, you can see them, but they're not clear. They're
Mhm.
blurred out, obviously, to put the focus on the actual screen in the Apple Vision Pro. In terms of
Mhm.
capabilities, the best capabilities it has is running browser and as on as many windows as you want, you know. And there's also the thing where I don't know if you guys are familiar, where like let's just say I'm in the kitchen and I want to keep a browser on my fridge at all times. So when I walk in the kitchen again, the browser always stays there. So it's
Mhm.
small things like that. I mean, like when I tried it, I was excited. I was like, cool, like this is new technology. I've never tried an AR product before ever. And then after like 10 minutes, I'm just like, okay, I feel like I've done everything I could possibly do on the Apple Vision Pro. And now I see no usage again after this. Like, I don't see
Right.
myself using it in everyday life. But kind of going back to Sora, since this has kind of opened up like a whole branch of like new possibilities with like large language models, what do you think would be like the best usages of Sora? Because at least what I was thinking, because I don't know, are you guys familiar with like B-roll footages at all, or like
Yeah,
stock like
yeah,
background
yeah.
video? Like the ability to like, it's just now instead of paying for that stuff, you can generate whatever the hell you want, and as many times as you want as well, and you can fine tune it. It opens up a bunch of possibilities. But what do you guys think are like some like really cool uses of Sora?
I really want to see the in-depth like quality of Sora given any different task, because right now we've only seen like the few examples that OpenAI has put out. Right, they procure like specific texts that gave us specific videos, and we don't know how many times they ran those texts to get that specific video. So I want to see like how consistent it is, how good it is on like a large basis when everyone is using it, and then I'll be able to tell like where it could actually be used. But I think the coolest place would be like you can make entire like movies out of it. Yeah, there might not be any audio, but you can make an entire silent like movie out of it, and it would be so cool to see.
I think one thing that we were talking about before, like we started filming, that actually Hrishi was talking about, but is it's going to be interesting to see how they juxtapose pictures together, right? Because when they look at ChatGPT, like I've done this in the past where I tell ChatGPT to create a Lego box with a certain imagination that I had, right? And if I send that request a second time, it's a different picture. Like, sure, the characters remain the same, but it's a different version of it. When it's with video, you can't really do that, right? You can't have a separate character or a separate picture. And so it'll be interesting to see the back-end technology on how they're able to standardize the picture and really keep it the same throughout the entire video.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
I think they
Really
can.
cool to see,
I think
yeah.
they can.
No, I think
The
it is.
videos so far
Yeah.
have been very consistent. It doesn't look like it's not just like a stop motion of a bunch of like
Right,
pictures
yeah.
from Dolly being. It's
No,
a very smooth video. Like, did you
Yeah.
see the one of the golden retrievers podcasting on the mountain?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
there's
Yeah.
so many cute videos they're making of like dogs. There's such cool like cinematic videos they're making of like woolly mammoths running through like a bunch of snow.
Yeah, the woolly
It's
mammoths in the snow
crazy.
one was crazy. Yeah, but the thing
The
is, like,
quality is insane. Like, you
No,
can go
I ag-
so close up and it looks amazing.
I agree with you that it's like a crazy like technology, but I don't think it's gonna be like something where every single time you put the same text and it's reproducible. I think
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
agree.
get like
Yeah.
you're gonna get the same variety you get in image generation, maybe to a lesser extent because now it's like very, very specific, prompts
Yeah.
that probably need to be a lot
Yeah.
longer. Because you're explaining more than just a singular frame. But I still think the same thing's gonna apply where you're gonna
I
have
think-
like different versions of video.
So
I think
Yeah, so-
what I'm waiting for is the day when we have the first entirely AI produced movie. Like Sora is just 1 minute long, but I'm not just talking the video. I'm saying Sora used to create the entire visual landscape. Then you have deep faked audio of famous actors overlaid on top of that. And at that point, actors could literally just become licensed like holders, where their brand is their voice.
Yep.
And
It's
they
like
can just
NIL.
they license out their face and their voice to AI companies to deepfake them and deepfake their voice into these projects. They don't have to work again because these people already have such
That's
a large
crazy.
like base of their audio stored and face stored in all these movies. They can just sample that out, use deepfake technology, and the entire movie will be made by AI and it will be legal.
That would be insane.
What?
I think, yeah.
How do we get new actors then? Like what? We just have
I
the
know,
same
that's the
cast of
thing.
30
Nobody's
actors.
ever-
That's the
Like,
scariest part. That's the scariest part.
That's the thing. We will never lose Leonardo DiCaprio at this point.
Oh my
He will,
god.
he will always be there. Like,
And
we can just
because
recreate
he's so
him in animation.
multifaceted, and like he's done roles in so many different ways, like it's literally an infinite catalog of Leonardo DiCaprio. Because like if you
Yeah.
want him sad, or if you want him in like a very like gothy like Revenant type, you have that. If you want him in a very like luxurious type, you have him in The Gatsby. If you want him very riled up, you have him in Wolf of Wall Street. Like so many different like characters he has. But I think one thing that Nish you touched upon is like it's like 30 or 40 people. Like if you really want the film industry to evolve, then you really have to like at the end of the day, I don't think there's a substitute for authenticity, no matter how much you're trying to deep fake it or something. Because sure you'll have, but at a certain point, like sure you'll keep having Leonardo DiCaprio, but you want fresh faces. Like you want people who are new coming onto the scene. And I think that's
Just
what's
like Leonardo DiCaprio does, man.
no, but like my point is like I think just going off of that, like it will also lead to a broader market, both in terms of a streaming service perspective, but also like film production, because all these first they used to like just put out films, and now they're kind of partnering with Netflix to make it like solely provided by Netflix. Now this next level or this next jump will be this, right? And like it'll just be interesting to see how these streaming services, how these film production companies actually play out and how they react to it.
Yeah. And this is also
So,
right after the writer strike stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see how this plays into roll now.
Yeah. Actually, I think part of the writer strike was to limit the use of like generative tools.
I think
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like part
That's
of their like
smart.
things. Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a union, honestly.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't see any of that happening? It was like
No. I knew about the strike. I'm saying like I didn't know they had like a formal union
Oh,
that they were
yeah,
able to
sorry, I feel like
mobilize.
It was like
That they were able to
yeah.
mobilize. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so kind of moving away from Sora, there was kind of one other big advancement that was kind of undermined by this big news by OpenAI. I don't know if you guys heard of Google DeepMind by any chance?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
The
So
research.
Google DeepMind just released Gemini 1.5. And basically what it is, it's like a 1 million token context LLM. And so if you don't understand what that means, right, it means that it's able to process a bunch of operations and at insane speeds, right? So you can process like hours of videos, hours of audio, like 30,000 lines of code, and like a bunch of different like words, like up to like 1 million words in like the fastest pace possible. So it's better than GPT-4 Turbo, and it's probably been like the biggest advancements in large language models since GPT-4 Turbo. And like moving forward, this only opens up like insane possibilities. So like now, obviously, we talked about Sora. We're seeing not only Sora growing, but now we're seeing large language models in general growing. And I know we've talked about this before, but like, are we generally ever going to see the day where AI is actually going to take over? Like we talked about movies, like are we going to see an AI streaming channel? Are we going to see like an AI version of everything? Because it's possible. At the rate that it's going at right now, in the last year, there've been so many advancements in AI just in general, especially after the release of ChatGPT. And it's scary to think about like, you know, how much farther are they really going to go? Because now they can really only go up from here. And the more up they go, the more scarier it gets for society. What do you guys think?
I think here's the thing. 1.5 or Gemini 1.5 has been like game changing in terms of like how much context you can put in, given the fact that it's like 1 million tokens. I think GPT-4 Turbo has like 128,000 is the maximum.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I don't think that it's that much like better in terms of its actual output quality. And I don't think it's gonna like the thing is right now, I'm sure OpenAI is working on GPT-5, and when it comes out, whether it's 6 months from now or a year from now, it is gonna outscale anything that's on the market right then and there. And 1.5 Turbo, Gemini 1.5 Turbo is just not at GPT-4 Turbo's like it's not surpassed it to like a crazy extraordinary extent.
Nish,
Yeah.
for those viewers who don't know, right? Just for them, what exactly is tokens mean in the context of
Okay.
128,000 and 1 million? Just for them,
So-
you know, for their edification.
You can input a certain number of context into these different models, and that's tokens are. It's not like a 1-to-1 for how many characters you
It's
can.
not
put
like
in.
Raju coin, right? Like it's not Raju.
No. It's not. It's not like these online tokens. No, it takes the
Yeah.
text or audio or video you put in, whatever form of media you put in, and tokenizes it, and it breaks it down into like little chunks. And the larger tokens that you can input into these models, the more you can put in as context for the large language model. But it doesn't always like the more context you can put in doesn't mean that's like how good the output will be. Like I
I see.
remember seeing benchmarks between Gemini 1.5 and GPT-4, and for a lot of like at like natural image understanding, code generation in Python, some arithmetic stuff, all of that they were very, very similar in. I remember they differed a lot in audio, and I think Gemini 1.5 did a lot better in like speech translation, but I don't see GPT-4 Turbo being that much worse than 1.5 Gemini 1.5 overall from like the benchmarks I've seen online.
Is
I don't know.
1.5
Yeah, no, I
available
agree.
for like public
No,
use?
it's like,
Is
I'm
it?
pretty
Is
sure
it?
it's like
It's not. It's behind
I
a
think it's like
paywall.
a private preview.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a
Is
private
this
preview.
is
think
this
it's
going
only
to be
for
what's
businesses.
attached to Bard then, like the backend of Bard?
Probably.
Gemini has
Or-
there's a part of Gemini that's attached to Bard. I think 1.5 Turbo is like the equivalent of GPT-4 Turbo, but
Okay.
it's like we
Yeah.
use GPT 3.5. I think that uses a different version of Gemini. I'm not too sure.
I feel like the only caveat with these like large like with all this large processing power is like soon enough like is the general computer like the average computer going to be able to even handle this? Because like imagine like how much of like the GPU it's using. You know, it's taking so many of the GPU's resources. Like okay, let's take Sora for example. Imagine you want to generate like a 5 minute video. Like imagine how much of it of your like regular GPU is going to use, let alone like maybe like a large, like big, like actual desktop. Maybe that can process a lot better. But for standard usage, I feel like it's only going to end up being available for more powerful laptops and more powerful devices, which means that it won't be openly accessible to everybody.
But very few people even nowadays are running large language models on their personal laptops. Like we don't run ChatGPT on our personal laptop. We open it up in a browser and it's connected to, OpenAI's servers. And like the same goes for training large language models. People will use external systems to train them like Paperspace or like I think there's another one called Node. But um I doubt that ever like we will end up using that's the big thing about like cloud computing. That's why Nvidia stock grew like 1,000,000% over the last year because people started realizing that we do need more computing power, but it's not just going to be from our personal laptops. It's going to be from like places where they just have GPU server farms, where they just like
Yeah.
they're sitting there in the Midwest like being cooled with 1,000,000 tons of water a day,
Yeah.
and just like taking in all this information and processing it. But I think
This
that
is
is
actually just dangerous at a certain point. Like if Sora can create really realistic videos, you have all these AIs and large language models that are able to create really realistic speech pattern text. At what point can this just be used against us? And like, are we going to see someone actually in court having to defend themselves against a crime that's literally presented to them? A video will literally be presented of someone in court committing
That's
a crime,
crazy.
and it's not them. At
But
what
what if
point are we
it's
going to actually have
watermarked?
to deal with this?
Is it not watermarked by ChatGPT?
Okay, but
Like the video?
I don't-
No.
I don't think
What Ari,
it
no,
is.
what
I
Ari's
think we
saying.
can figure out a way to get out the watermark, man.
Also,
if,
Ari,
if you're
Ari's
going to
talking
the
about
trouble
more
to
like
frame
the
somebody,
evolution. I think Ari's
All I'm
talking
saying
more
this,
evolution of AI.
if there's an evolution on the side of generating these videos, there's also going to be an evolution on detecting them as well.
You should
Detecting
hope so,
a real
yeah.
versus a fake
True.
video
No,
as
that's
well.
that's
Because
very true.
there's always the opposite side as well. Because then people will start using it for like school projects. They have to make a presentation. They can
Well, they already do that, bro.
generate no, but I'm talking about like in a video presentation. Like it's the same thing. Like there's always someone who will making a countermeasure towards that.
Yeah, this time next year we won't have to record podcasts, man. Just
Yeah,
go
bro. Just
to
be
Sora.
a hologram.
Give me
Yeah.
famous Julie podcast episode.
episode. Go.
Here's the thing though, even though we're like getting better at like detecting it, do any of your schools use GPT detection as like a standalone measure? Because our school's not
try.
allowed
Not
to.
standalone.
They
They
try.
do
Not
have stuff
standalone.
that can tell if
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
generated.
We
But
actually
it's
have
still
a-
not accurate.
It was created
actually
by some
have-
guy in Princeton, like a student. Like a student created it, and I remember seeing it on
That's
LinkedIn,
so
and everyone
oppy, bro.
was pissed off by that.
That's such an op. No, bro. We actually have a Michigan Chat GPT. So like basically what we
Internal.
have so what we do is like that detects if you've used Chat GPT or not, but also professors are encouraged to allow kids to use it as long as they cite it. As long as they cite it at the end of their
We've been
papers, they're
told
able
that
to.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
For-
not to write up stuff, but more for like ideas. and things like
Ideas
that.
and
like,
sourcing.
like
Sourcing
for
of
us, we
information.
can't get code from ChatGPT in our classes, but we're allowed to ask it about topics and like clarifying questions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like ChatGPT is just like, especially for code, it's our new version of Stack Overflow. Like if I have a question, it's so much easier because like it'll instead of going through like levels and levels of Stack Overflow, I'll just go and ask ChatGPT my question. It's supposed to be used as a helpful measure, but realistically, all these detection measures right now, they're not good. I've inputted like handwritten text into it that I've written from my own words, and it said that it was 99% written by AI.
You're just
Now,
that
that's
good of
maybe
a
just
writer,
my
Hrishi.
writing
You're
style.
just that good
Wow,
of a
what a
writer.
That's my
bot.
writing
What a
style.
bot.
I'm a bot. I may be a bot, but like at the end of
That's
the
so
day,
funny.
it's hard to detect what's real or fake as of right now. So
Yeah, no, you're right. I think, Turnitin, I think we've all probably used Turnitin, but Turnitin has originally said like,
Turn it in, bro.
Might he disappear and
Thank
then
you for
disappear?
interrupting his entire thing. Thank you,
Just to say,
Thank you, Prem.
Turn it,
God.
turn it in.
turn it
I
in.
said,
to freeze.
I said it. I said it in line, but it just came after. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Turn it. No, it's joke. Turn it in. Originally having a like ChatGPT detector or like AI
Turn it in.
detector, but then they told teachers
Oh my
specifically not to
God.
use it for grading purposes because they like knew that their model was like not perfect. So yeah, there's like a lot of places that are starting to realize that. But are we ever gonna get to a point
Yeah.
where we're like 100% sure of video or text?
It's
whether
hard.
AI.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's generative AI for a reason. It's supposed to model humans as like to the best of its ability. And
Here's the
to be
thing.
honest, bro, that Princeton kid did it all for nothing, bro. His model sucks, doesn't even work, and now he's hated by maybe every college kid across the globe. Maybe now, bro. Like
I think
all for
images are a
nothing,
lot
bro.
easier to detect, though. What do you guys think? Do you think images are definitely easier to tell the difference apart?
You mean
Or do
like
you think
the
that's
ones by
Depends
Dolly?
how well it's made though. Because have you seen
Yeah.
those Instagram accounts where it's literally like an AI person, and like some
Yeah.
some of the times you can pretty easily tell like it's fake, bro. It's so funny. The comments you see like just a bunch of guys like simping so hard, and then every sub comment's like, bro, this is literally
This is
fake,
AI.
bro. You're literally
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I think I saw Hrishi comment. I saw Hrishi's comment.
Oh,
on
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Dude,
Oh,
I
I
had
saw
to
up
tell
in
him
there,
like,
bro.
dude, this is
I'm
AI,
all up
man.
in there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I had to reply to him being like, "Yo, this is not. This
Yeah.
is not a real person."
Yeah, it's
Dude,
like-
I was
It's the
looking
only
at
reason
it,
I got it
bro.
on my feed. I only got it because it said Rishi commented. You know, like
Yeah.
right.
Did you guys see my other comments as well, bro? There's like people calling me out in like every comment section, bro. And I'm just like, and they're like, yo, how have you not got the hint yet? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. They're tricking me every single time. It's like almost 10 to 15 times now that they've tricked me. And, like I can't do anything, bro. It's so good. Like it's
Dude.
so real that I just
All right,
like
bro.
I have to
The
comment.
joke was there, and now you're like
Yeah.
extending it, bro.
But I have to play my part in the joke as well, bro.
Yeah, you did, but then it kind of went. Then you went a little.
I just went a 2-minute monologue.
The thing is,
yeah, like
and
what?
the thing is, if I
I'm
didn't
starting to think
add
it's not a
that,
joke
it
anymore,
would be
man.
it would be slightly believable. It would be slightly believable that I actually did that.
Yeah,
So I gotta like at least save myself, you know, because we're on air right now. Oh, man.
We're on air right now.
guys, this weekend's been crazy. We have the All-Star weekend going on right now, and
Oh
dude, the
my
NBA
God.
is in shambles. Not in shambles, but like, what's going on, man? I'm seeing LeBron James possibly going to the Warriors. I saw a video like Steph Curry being asked in an interview. I heard you guys are putting in trade requests for LeBron James. If LeBron goes to the Warriors, what's gonna happen to this league, man?
Okay, well,
Bro,
first
I
of
don't-
all, the trade deadline's over, so that's not happening.
Yeah,
but
I know, but
but I think it's not as bad as it was. Like, remember, like 4 years ago when he was thinking about from when he was gonna go to LA, but like he's like, oh, what if I join KD and the Warriors? Like, it's definitely not that bad because the Warriors aren't good this year. But in my opinion, like, I think what the trade was it was LeBron to the Warriors for Klay Thompson and a couple picks. But what
Yeah,
the
that's definitely
Lakers
what it was.
wanted,
that was the trade.
what the Lakers wanted were Kuminga as well. And so the Warriors were not willing to give up Kuminga, but if they were, that would have been what a dynamic duo between Steph and LeBron. I think it wouldn't have. I don't think it wouldn't have affected his legacy.
I don't think
I
it
think-
matters.
I don't think it
No.
matters, but I think for him, he's 39 years old. He wants to see his son play in the NBA. He wants to see his son play in college whenever he wants. He's in USC. Like, LA is just the place for him. I don't think he wants to leave. I don't think he wants to go to San Francisco. And ultimately, I think he really likes AD. AD's playing really well, and I think I'm surprised they didn't make any trades or changes at the trade deadline. But I really expected them to put in a couple pieces, maybe get a player like DeJounte Murray or get a really good supplemental piece to really help them and push them over the top. I don't know what they're going to do now. I don't see them going past maybe the conference semifinals, but it was a very interesting news story to say the least.
I mean,
Do you think
To be
that's a
honest-
guarantee win? If LeBron and Steph Curry are on the same
no,
team,
bro.
do you
No.
think
It's
they
not.
do you think they
look,
take it?
look.
No.
He's kind of out of his prime now. 39, not as good as a defender as he used to be. I think what it's really about is his off the court appeal rather than his on the court appeal. The publicity, the revenue, you know, just the stories of LeBron and Steph, arguably two of the top like greatest players in NBA history, playing on the same team just brings in so much money for the Warriors, bro. And I think the Lakers would be stupid to let that publicity and revenue go away. But as soon as LeBron's off the Lakers, they're basically irrelevant in today's stage. At
The
least right
Lakers
now.
will never be irrelevant, man.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
no. You obviously know they have legacy, but I'm talking about in teams that are going to be talked
Oh
about
yeah,
the
yeah,
most.
yeah.
Bro,
The Lakers are
listen.
always talked about, bro,
No,
because of
listen.
LeBron
They
James.
after LeBron won with the Cavs, I still remember this, right? I remember they were so down, like they had so much cap space, the Lakers. They were so like that was the lowest their franchise has ever been that they signed Timothy Mozgov to a 4-year, $40 million deal, right? And like their team was in shambles until LeBron came back, right? But like my thing is like Ari said, the Lakers are never going to be irrelevant. And one thing that I'll say, which is why they always attract stars, which is the difference between LA and New York Knicks, unfortunately, is no matter how old a player is, no matter how old a superstar is with the Lakers, Jeannie Buss always takes care of their superstars. Kobe was done. He tore his Achilles. They still gave him that extension. With LeBron, they're still giving him extensions, right? They're showing the rest of the league that they care about their superstars so that when the next person comes, let's say Anthony Edwards wants to leave Minnesota, he'll pick LA. If LaMelo wants to leave Charlotte, he'll pick LA,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, these players will come because they know that they're taken care of. And imagine these young thoroughbreds with Anthony fucking Davis, bro, playing how he is, and with their support system that they could trade for even third player. Like, they'll never be irrelevant, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like realistically, let's say the trade did happen. How much how much like effect can LeBron even have on that team as of right now?
No,
Maybe
come
it'll
on.
No.
Listen,
Oh my
maybe it'll
God,
catapult them into
you-
like championship conversation for like a season or two. But if you look at the
Yeah.
Warriors team right now, they have like one of like the youngest and like deepest benches right now as well. They're setting up for a good future.
Why are they so ass?
adding
What the
LeBron
fuck
is
are you talking
adding
about?
adding LeBron is not like adding like Luka Doncic or like Joel Embiid, bro. It's not gonna make you like the
Aren't
next
the
championship
Warriors
team for the next
literally, like-
decade, bro.
First of all, two things. There's so many things wrong with that. Let me
What?
okay. So there's
I
two
swear
things,
the
right?
Warriors have been playing like shit recently.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
First
they
of all,
have.
Warriors are
They have.
dog shit. They do not have the
They have a
deepest
young-
bench.
they have a young-
I don't know what you're
Are you
talking
talking like
about.
Their entire bench is
2018 that
full
you're
of
saying
young
the deepest
players, bro.
bench?
I'm talking
first of
about
all-
for the future. I'm talking about for the
They're
future.
young.
They have a
They're
very
young.
young bench. That's
They're
what I
young.
said.
They're not
A
good.
deep and a young bench. I didn't say they
Yeah,
were good.
no.
I said deep and I said young. That's all I said.
Deep means good. Deep means like they have a good bench. Like they're not good. They're just young. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah,
In
just-
what
you know
world
what?
does deep mean?
Okay, bro.
Good, bro.
What?
Deep means that they just have.
What?
They just have.
Okay, you know what, Hrishi, I have
No,
50 people signed to my bench and they're all 3-year-olds. Do I have a deep bench?
Bro, who's on their bench? Gary Payton Jr. Who else is there? Santos. And then there's like one other guy, Trace Jackson. Those
Oh,
three
why are
guys
you?
are
Wait,
not
wait, wait,
bad
wait,
for
wait,
the
wait, wait.
future.
Sorry, Hrishi.
They
Why are
don't.
you? Why are you naming people? Why are you naming people?
What?
Why are you
Why
naming
am I
people?
naming people? Because I'm
You're saying deep
because
just means how many
Prem is
people you
saying
have,
that they-
right?
Prem is
So
saying
it
that
doesn't
they
matter who
don't
it
have
is.
a
It doesn't
good
matter who it
bench,
is.
bro. They have arguably a pretty good bench right now.
Then why are they so ass?
They're still ass.
Like
His
what?
water's not good, bro. Steph's
No, bro.
the only one playing well on that team. Clay can't make a shot for his life, bro. Draymond's old, bro. He has
Actually, last time I checked the bench. Last time I checked, the bench is part of the team.
Last time
and
you checked
they're
the
not
bench.
playing well.
the bench.
And like they're not good. All right,
on,
number
bro.
one. Number two, I think you're not giving LeBron enough credit. Like he can catapult this team to an NBA championship if he went to the Warriors easily, right? And like I think like LeBron, like with Steph, they play so well together. Like they have great chemistry, and like they still have Andrew fucking Wiggins. Like Kuminga's not. I don't know. Like I'm just
Andrew Wiggins is
surprised.
inconsistent as hell, man. Let's
Yeah,
be
but like
honest.
I don't understand. I don't understand why they didn't give up Kuminga because they're not even playing Kuminga. They're not even playing him to the minutes that he should be playing. You see what I'm saying? And it's like because of that, like they should trade him away and get LeBron and then make a run. You know, like because Green is not getting any older, nor is
Was
he
it
playing
just
that
Kuminga
well.
for LeBron?
No, it was Kuminga
No.
and Klay Thompson.
Oh,
Yeah.
That'd be sad. Like even if Clay's not doing well, I can't imagine seeing Clay
Yeah, I
like
know.
play.
He
for
got
someone
benched
else.
yesterday, by the way. He's moved to the bench now.
That's sad, man.
what?
Yeah.
An
He's
injury
not
can
playing
just
well.
change so much, man. It's actually
No, he
so
played
sad
well
to
after
me.
the injury. He honestly played well after the injury. Like it wasn't the injury's fault. It's just something
Really?
happened after the championship run, the
Ah.
latest one, that like he just like fucked up. Yeah. Well, wait, Rishi, what was the second part to your thing?
I just okay.
You said
All I
the
was
bench
saying,
and something else.
all I was saying is that it's not like the thing is now for the Warriors, they hit their prime a couple years ago and they won all those championships, you know, and they kept on adding those pieces, right? Like it was a Steph, and then they won with Steph and KD, and now they add LeBron, yeah, maybe it increases their chances of getting a ring by a lot, like a lot. Like I'm not doubting LeBron has value. Obviously, I'm not doubting one of the greatest of all time. I think he'll bring tremendous value to that team. Stephen LeBron would be great, but I'm talking about in terms of the future. You know, you don't. Do you really want to give up Kuminga, who might hit his prime in like the next 2 or 3 years? You want to set up for the future, not for the current. They already won in the current tense, but for the future tense, they don't really have that much. They need to continue building up that bench, continue building up the roster with young players, and then they'll keep on rebuilding. That's what good teams do. You know, they don't consistently try
Wait,
to
so
like
what do they
always
do with
grab
Curry
the
then?
superstars and then barely make it. You know, because it's not going to work forever.
Yeah, I mean you're right about LeBron's not going to play. If he were to get traded to the Warriors, he wouldn't play for that many more years. You know, if Bronny were to join the NBA, he's definitely switching teams again. Like he
Yeah.
wouldn't stay on the Warriors for long enough, and he would probably not even stay in the NBA long enough for it to make a difference.
Yeah. LeBron's just going to keep signing 1 year deals, I think, from now on, just so he can figure out what he's going to do with Bronny when Bronny comes in. Because
Yeah.
Bronny's not going to be one and done. It's not looking like it. So
Yeah.
it's going to be another year.
Yeah,
Definitely.
But-
Bronny's playing all right.
he's
Yeah, but also he just came back from his like health concerns.
Yeah,
that
bro,
happened.
Yeah,
that's like-
it's his whole
that's
injury
so
thing.
sad.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's really sad to see. But I really hope he does well because like I
Yeah.
feel like there's like this whole stigma around him that like you know it's hard comparing Bronny James to the GOAT LeBron James, you know, or second GOAT, whatever. I don't want to.
Nah, he's my goat, bro. I'm sorry. We've had this discussion, but he's my goat now, bro. It's just crazy. I can't even say anything at this
Regardless,
point.
like imagine the pressure that kid's under right now, bro. Like being compared to LeBron.
We think we have
James
it bad,
and,
man. This guy's
Yeah, we think-
this guy's
Yeah,
dad's
dude,
LeBron
yeah.
James.
It's the worst, bro. Like he literally grew up with people like already deciding he would be an NBA, like a great NBA player. Which
Nah,
like
he should just
realistically, not everyone's son is gonna end up doing that.
Nah,
He should just
should've
become an
done-
accountant.
I was about to say he should have just done CS or banking, bro. At this point, like,
yo, CS is not the place to go anymore. CS is like a dead ass industry.
Tell him to not come to CS.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Google will be like, oh my God, we can get LeBron James' son coding up our new dad.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, oh, we don't have spots for interns, do we?
Yeah. I mean, like to be honest, it wouldn't have been the worst
Link goes
move
crazy.
to like. It wouldn't have been the worst move to like end off this like tail end of their dynasty. Get ring number what is it 5 for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like just end it there, and then just go into a complete shit state.
And
for
then
the next
LeBron
15
and
years.
Curry stay tied on rings then.
Yeah, no, but
Oh.
but Hrishi, what would happen to Curry if they're rebuilding?
They can
do you mean?
never get rid of Curry. They can
They can't
never
get
get
rid
rid
of
I don't think he's gonna go.
He
any-
is the
he
franchise.
might.
He will retire as a Warrior.
It's hard to tell. Honestly, it's hard
What?
to tell, bro. Because
I don't think so. They can't.
the thing is, like people have said this about superstars in the past, and then they'll go and like sign like a 1 year deal and be that veteran player to help the youngins on another team.
Oh, fuck.
Yes,
You know?
but not at this level. Not at this level. Look at like Kobe. Kobe, when you're this important to the franchise isn't going to let you leave.
Like it's
Yeah.
like
They will
Jason
take care of
Tatum,
you. They will take
Jason
care of you.
Tatum, Nikola Jokic, Doncic.
Those
like, all
things
these
are too
corners
early to
of-
tell. Those things are too early to tell because they're
Nah, bro,
very
they're
young into
never
their
trading.
career.
They're never trading Tatum.
Not
They're never
trading. I'm saying in free agency, if they cannot offer them the deal that they want, someone else is coming in with some crazy
Yeah, but
offer.
honestly.
That's not how it works in the NBA though. That's an NFL thing. With the NBA, they always, at least with hometown or with people that they've got, they always offer the supermax a year before they go into free agency. So they have the incentive to take that over if they're in free agency. Sure, they get to choose where they want to go, but it's a lot lower of a discount, which is why the NBA put that in place to help smaller market teams retain players.
Interesting. Yeah, but to be honest, I don't think Jason Tatum was the best example. Like as a Celtics fan, obviously, I want to see him stay. But if they're offering max contracts to Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, you know, it's hard to continue that for years. Like in terms of like in terms of like the Celtics in general, the future, you know, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a big possibility, but it is a possibility that they end up trading Jason Tatum, you know, for another piece to help them, like, you know, keep the team alive at least, but then give another team a superstar because they can't handle both contracts forever. It's
Bro,
impossible.
I mean, the
I want to
worst.
smoke what you're on right now, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You think they're gonna trade Tatum, bro? What the fuck?
I didn't say they're going. Oh my! It's like you take bits and pieces of what I say and blow it out of proportion. I didn't say it was a big possibility. I said it's not. It's not in the question. It's a possibility that it could happen the next like
It's
five
not.
6
There's
years.
a 0% chance.
As
I'm
young
so
Sheldon
glad
would
you said
say,
that.
as young
Yo,
Sheldon
it's
so
would
glad
really
you
say,
said that.
Yo,
I'm
I
if
so
think
you
you're
glad you
confusing
said that.
probability with possibilities, man. I don't know.
I will bet you
Even he's,
$100.
he's still not confusing him because it'd be 50-50
Wow.
otherwise.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
prob-
Yeah.
He's wrong either way.
Wow.
Dude,
No,
I'm
but
so glad you said 0%. Thank you.
There's a
Because
0% chance.
zero. Wow.
put a bet on it. Put a bet on it.
I did. I
Put
said
your money where your mouth
$100.
is.
No, I
Ooh,
don't really
Hrishi, you gonna take that?
I don't condone betting on this channel, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Family
Oh,
friendly. Family friendly.
I think betting is for low lifes like you.
I'm the
Prem.
only one who actually put the money where his mouth is with the NFC Championship, and then with this.
Did he
And
give
one
you
other
that money? Did he give you that money, by
Yeah.
the way, Ari?
Well,
No, I didn't
no,
win.
I won. I
It
won.
wasn't,
I won.
it wasn't
you
even,
won.
it wasn't, no, it
Oh,
wasn't even
yeah,
a bet.
yeah.
Like he literally just said, "I'll give you $10 if this."
Yeah, I
happens.
probably should
Like,
not have done
it
that
wasn't a
because like
bet. Like
I shouldn't have because there was all risk and no reward. So like
Yeah.
As
I
a
probably should not have
businessman,
done
as
that.
a businessman, you should not have done that. You should
Yeah,
know
I
not to do
probably
that.
should not have done that, bro. Yeah.
guys, while we're in sports though, being a basketball player would just be an insane lifestyle. We see the kind of lives these people live. You get to play the sport that you love. If you had the ability, if you're a star athlete, what sports league would you play in?
I don't
What
know.
sport would you play in if you could be at the level that you?
Wait, I have one follow up question to that, and it's: do we like know whether or
Yes,
not
you
we're
do.
gonna be good in it? Like, are we?
You'll be
is there,
good.
Like a,
You're good.
Okay.
You're good
best
enough to
or
make
good?
it. You're good enough to make it. You're
So
good enough to
just
make
good enough
it.
to make it.
Yeah. After that, it's all on you. So like you come in with the skills that like any person coming into the NBA would have, and from there on, it's up to you to
Okay.
maintain your body.
So,
maintain
like
your
basically
athleticism,
you have the potential to be great. It's just up to you to work hard and do all that
right,
stuff.
right.
Okay.
Let's
yeah,
put
that
this
makes
into
sense.
comparison.
What league are you
Let's
going
put this
I'm
into
not. I'm not
comparison.
giving the genetics
Bro.
of a brown man. Makes sense. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's what I said. Let's put this into comparison. Are we like a Wemby level comparison coming into a league, or we're like an average player going into whatever league we want?
You come
And the
in.
ability
You
to
come
grow.
in. You just get into the NBA, man. You're just
Bro,
what
yeah,
what
bro,
what,
but
league- what
still
league what
so
league do you want to
different.
play in?
No,
What league do you
Rishi,
wanna
think,
play in?
no, Rishi, think about it like this. Think about it like this. You're basically Kobe Bryant coming into the NBA, right? Scrawny,
That's
skinny
what-
guy,
that's what-
but he worked his ass off to be great. Like someone like that.
Yeah,
Like who has the skills
Alright.
and the drive. But it's up to you on how you want to perform, right? It's like that.
Like you
I feel-
can
I
do
feel-
well in the league if you work hard in it. You come
Yeah,
in
yeah.
as a good player, like a decent
I mean,
player.
at
And
least
it's up to you to
I feel like
maintain
it's
it.
for me. For me, it's like it's such a biased thing for me. Like I'm choosing football no matter what. I don't care about the money. I don't care about how many people are watching the game. Like I just want to play what I like. I'd have the most fun, you know. And if I'm good at it, I'd have even more fun. Sign me to the practice squad. I
What
don't
position?
care.
What position?
Oh, put me
Backup
at
kicker?
receiver, safety, corner. I could play D line from time to time as well.
D line. D line.
God.
You
I
said,
knew you were gonna say some ratchet ass shit, bro. I knew you were gonna say some ratchet ass shit.
you said a bunch of like good positions, then you go D line.
Yeah.
Wait, D line's a hold on. I remember. Pop Warner,
Oh,
coach put me in for at D line for one play.
You were D
I got my shit-
line.
Oh,
I
okay,
got my
okay.
shit
For
locked.
the users who
what
can't
am I?
see
For what am I?
Hrishi because
Right
we're
now.
sitting down,
Huh?
we'll put up a picture of Hrishi so you can see why this is funny.
Look, the jersey's right there, bro. Number 13. Number 13. It's
bro,
right
I thought
up
he was
there.
Odell before Odell.
That's the only reason I chose 13. That's literally the
What?
only reason I chose 13.
You
Odell
like
Beckham
Odell?
Jr.
Isn't that Taylor Swift's favorite number 2, Rishi?
I was a receiver,
Yeah, it is,
bro.
You might want to pull that off your wall.
Listen, I was a receiver, bro. Everything was off Odell.
Nishk, who would you?
What league? What league?
I think the NBA would be. It's difficult. It's at either NBA or NFL for sure. But low-key NFL would be more fun. I think I'd have more
Nish
fun
could-
in the NFL.
Nish could be the kicker for show, bro. He would be the kicker for sure.
Nah, dude. I'd like if I actually had the opportunity, I'd probably like same things as you said minus D line, like wide receiver, safety.
Dude, I'm taking like backup kicker if I'm in the NFL, bro. Don't even have to go in the
Why?
field. Get paid like $1 million a year, man. Like,
It's less than that.
No, Ari, there are no backup kickers, bro.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
literally.
oh, that's true. That's true.
It's
Fourth
the
string
backup
quarterback.
quarterback.
Fourth string
Yeah.
quarterback.
Fourth string quarterback.
That's the
Fourth
thing,
string
though. But if you're the San Francisco 49ers, you're going in that game.
You need you trust me. You're gonna want a backup kicker, man.
Ari, how about
What
you?
about you guys?
All right, guys. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Send me
God.
to the Saudi Pro League. Send me to the Saudi Pro League. I'm getting that
Interesting.
bag if I'm becoming an athlete, man. Give me the $1 billion deal. Give me what Ronaldo's
least-
getting, man.
At least he said a real answer this time. That's I'm at least happy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
step up. It's a step up.
And then once I'm there, I'll become the best eater in all of Saudi Arabia.
Worldwide.
did you right before the podcast say you wouldn't want to live outside the United States?
What?
If I'm getting paid $1 billion to
You're
play
not.
soccer,
You're not gonna
yeah,
get paid
I'll-
$1 billion. You're not Ronaldo. You're an.
Oh,
like you said,
I could be Ronaldo. I could be Ronaldo.
You're average, bro.
You're not gonna
average.
start
Ari,
I could be
Ronaldo.
Ari, you
Ronaldo-
know,
I could be
Ari,
Ronaldo.
if you're entering the
Ronaldo's
league,
like
you're not Ronaldo off
soccer
the
stardom
bat.
from like
You're gonna
day
be
one.
paid
This is not
pennies
like
on the dollar.
Yes,
you
so am I.
just you just made it into the league. You said you just
He
just
also-
made
Yeah,
the
you
league.
just made it.
Yeah.
Also-
But, oh, you're gonna tell me I'm not gonna work like Ronaldo, man?
Well, yeah,
but
we're
yeah,
not
he's
coming into the league like
Your value isn't $1 billion coming in. Your value is $1 billion 10, 15 years after.
All right, then
Here's-
here's my roadmap. Then here's my roadmap. Project Mbappe. Okay, I'm a young kid. I get into soccer. I'll be in some Euro League. Okay, then I build up my resume. Once I'm old and decrepit and like barely able to do anything, I'll be such a star that I come over, get my
Alright, that makes sense.
investment deals in the MLS, get my shares of Apple and everything, get my shares of the MLS, then say
Oh,
screw
that's-
that, go collect my bag in the Saudi League when I'm really old.
Good shit. Nice. I'll say probably basketball as well. I'd say reason is because two things. One, they pay more than football. They don't have a cap, or they have a soft cap. Number two,
Yeah.
it's a lot more marketable than football because like just naturally, right?
player-based.
A lot
Yeah.
more individual based. Yeah. And third, you're not getting hit every second of your fucking life, right? It's basketball. Basketball's softer than ever recently, and you're just a lot more longevity. KD or LeBron, they're playing till they're 35, 40 years old. There's so much more longevity, and the max keeps getting higher and higher, right? And yeah, I'd probably do that. I'd probably do basketball.
I didn't even think about the injury side of it. Rishi's gonna end up like Antonio Brown, bro.
Yeah.
He'll end up on CT ESPN.
Or listen to this. Or I'm the 199th pick in the NFL draft, 5th round, selected by the New England Patriots. Starting QB goes
First of all-
down. Listen to me.
of all-
Starting
Starting
QB goes
QB
down.
First of
I
all,
go
first
into
of
the
all,
game.
first of all,
I go into the game, win a Super Bowl that year, win.
You said receiver.
6 more Super
You
Bowls
said
in the
yeah.
next 20
First
years.
of all,
Go
no, there's
down
a
as the
couple things
greatest
wrong.
of all
No.
time.
There's a couple things wrong with that. Number one, 199th pick is a 6th round. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you would be the 200th pick. You wouldn't be the 199th, and then you'd be the 4th string quarterback, and then you'd get cut right after because you're not quarterback. You're playing receiver. I thought you said.
Here's the thing, though. Julian Edelman was a quarterback in college. He came in. Bill Belichick's like, nah, you're going to play receiver now. So I'm
You're
like, all
gonna
right,
be
you know,
receiver.
you're going to play receiver now. You're going to play receiver. But listen, Prem, I'm telling you right now, you put me into the league, you're going to see a superstar coming, bro. I may be, if not the greatest, but better than the greatest of all time, bro. Who's
Nah, bro,
Tom
what
Brady?
you-
when I'm
Whoa,
By
not-
the
whoa,
end,
whoa.
no, Rishi. By the end, you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave the Famous Chili podcast, and you're gonna join Antonio Brown and Chandler Jones in their CTE podcast, bro. That's
Dude,
what's gonna happen.
Look, CT
CT
for $1 million.
ESPN is the funniest thing.
I'll
Like the funniest thing Antonio Brown does, man. Antonio Brown, every Twitter post now, he's
It's
either
crazy.
calling out some white guy with a slur or
It's
he's
so
like
funny.
tweeting out CT ESPN.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
man. All right, guys.
Dude, yesterday I was showing like my friends at school all of my old YouTube videos and like from not just like my 6th grade channel, but the ones from when I was like 6 years old. And that just got me thinking, if you guys could go back today to when you were 6 years old, relive your 6-year-old life, what would you do?
Okay, wait.
With the knowledge I have right now,
Yeah, that was my big follow-up question.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
No, bro. Just go back
Are
to being
you gonna-
innocent.
Just
No,
go
no,
back to
no,
being
no,
innocent
no,
as
no,
a
no, no, no.
6-year-old.
If they don't want to enjoy that 6-year-old innocence again, fine. You're getting the
want
once
to.
in a
It's a
lifetime.
different question. If I had
It's a
if you had
question,
6-year-old
yeah.
innocence again, then it would just be like I'd live my life the same way. Like I
No,
wouldn't
no, no.
know to
exactly.
change
You
anything.
have the information you want. You have the information you have now. You go back. You can live your life. You can do what you want with that information. What are you
Okay,
gonna do?
well, I'd spend the first 10 minutes convincing my dad that you should invest in Apple and
Okay,
like the
see,
rest
this
of
is the thing. You're
S&P,
6 years old. Your dad's not gonna listen to you.
Hold
Your
on,
dad's
let
not
me
gonna
finish.
listen
Let me
to you.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
actually
Let me
so
finish.
boring.
Let me finish. I do that,
God damn it.
then I'd wipe my brain and I spend the rest of the year having fun doing 6-year-old innocent stuff.
Such a boring answer, bro.
You're not
Go
gonna convince your
outside,
dad.
bro.
You're
Play
not
with your
gonna convince
friends,
your dad.
bro.
Even if I
Young,
had
I
all
can
the
see
knowledge
that.
I have, my dad's not gonna listen to like 6-year-old me saying, "Oh, invest in Google. Invest in Google."
Nah, dude, I look you think I could.
Like-
If you talk to
Invest
if
in
you
Apple.
randomly one day if your 6-year-old son randomly one day comes up to you and says invest in this, I'm a time traveler from the future, what would you do, bro?
I'm gonna
I'm
be
not
like,
gonna
shut
do
your
it.
dumb ass up, man.
I would
Like,
take the risk,
go
bro.
do some Kumon worksheets, man.
Yeah, what I would do if I was 6 years old would definitely just continue doing that Kumon shit, but probably eat less, go outside more, and honestly, yeah, I'd probably just eat less, bro. I ate way too much as a young kid. Like I ate
No,
like
but
way
if
too much.
you're that age, I think you should be like that. Like I wouldn't want to have the mindset I have now with food and stuff when I'm a kid. Like I would
Maybe,
never
but
want my
maybe,
kid
you're
to
right,
be
you're
like,
right.
"Oh, I can't eat that." If my kid at 6 years old is like, "Hey, what are the macros in that food you just made?" I'm gonna fucking eat it now.
No, but child abuse, child abuse. But actually, yeah, you're right. Then what I would do is probably just be like, just try as many sports as possible, see
I
which
think-
one I like.
I think
That's
6
the
is a
number one
little too
thing.
young though. 6 is like difficult to do things on your own. Like you can't just go outside and like or like you
What
can't
are
go
you
like explore
talking
different
about?
sports on your own.
Yeah,
No, but
Six-year-old
you,
is-
no,
no.
not on your own. But you can still do whatever you want.
Yeah,
There's
but
still-
I feel like the best age to go back to really enjoy would be like late elementary school.
I don't want to go back to late elementary school.
bro, Ari lost sleep in elementary school, bro. He was pulling all nighters in elementary school. What are you talking about? Like, no, you think I'm joking? I'm being so serious. Like, he was pulling all nighters in
Yeah,
elementary.
he started grinding league code back then.
No, the report cards, every single marking period for him were the biggest stress for him, bro. I'm telling you.
Dude,
Okay.
oh my god, elementary school report cards were so funny. I forgot about that. We used to get them in the mail. Like there
Yeah,
was no
bro,
actual
that was-
grade. It would be like satisfactory, E for like C's
Exemplary,
expectations or
yeah.
some shit.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we got
when
in
there was
fourth
no
and fifth
numbers.
grade, we got A's and B's and stuff.
Yeah, 4th and 5th grade. I
Late,
think
actually,
we
no,
had
fourth and
numbers.
fifth grade, I think we did. But dude, like younger
I
elementary
missed the,
school,
I missed
that
the
was so
exemplaries,
funny.
bro. I missed the
Yeah.
exemplaries so much. I wish
Dude,
like I
oh
wish they
my
would like
God.
reinstate that into like college, and like man, like give me an E, S, or like a U. It's like unsatisfactory, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
getting stuff in the mail just felt different. Like you would feel so much more nervous.
And you-
like,
no,
dude,
and you know-
we didn't
and
get
you-
our college application stuff through the mail. Like, think about how
Yeah,
much
I
of a
know,
different
right?
experience that is. Like,
Like,
opening
I
a
look,
letter.
if it's a big envelope, you know you got accepted. If it's a small envelope, you got rejected. But like,
Like, dude, we just opened an email. Like, it's not
yeah,
the
and like
same.
it's like the confetti comes out. I still
Yeah.
remember like me and Ari senior year, we were in the car
Yeah,
together, and we opened up our Michigan acceptances together. That was crazy. And we were both
Yeah,
nervous.
we
'cause
couldn't have had that if we didn't do
Yeah,
online.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it was also like we were nervous because we didn't know if the other person got in or not. So we didn't
Yeah.
want to like start yelling, and because what if the other person didn't get it?
Yeah.
But I also remember with report cards, we like I'm sure like all of us were pretty honest and gave it to our parents, but we all damn knew that one friend who would throw it out and pretend like it never came in the mail because they got bad grades. Like that was so funny.
Dude, do
Oh,
you guys
we
remember
both like
NJ
Back
Ask?
then.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Getting
I
NJ
love
Ask
that
in the
shit.
mail.
Yo, I think
Oh
my name is still
God.
up in. I think my name is still up in Apple Garth because of it. If they
Quick
still have,
flex,
they
quick
put.
flex.
Oh, really?
They put up plaques. Yeah, that was like the weirdest. That's so weird.
Damn.
That's
Fourth
so
grade?
toxic.
My name,
What the
my
hell?
name might still be up in the in my fourth grade teacher's class for reaching the Grand Master of Character. Only a few select students are able to reach it. You have to like complete. They have
Oh
like
my
character
God.
cards with like a bunch of squares. Each time you fill it out, you advance to the next level. Only 2 people in my class got to that top level, and some years you don't even get any people on there.
Damn, bro.
Well, yo, I have a story for you guys. So there's something called like I think there's like a business program in our high school now. It's like the honors like business program or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the same.
And
stuff.
they, like-
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that from
It's like STEM. It's like STEM.
is that from the EIA stuff or no? Did they actually do that?
yeah.
Yeah, they actually do
Oh
that.
shit! Yo, Ari, let's go.
We did that shit. We did that shit. Come on.
We did that
Wait,
shit.
what are
bro.
you?
Let's
Wait, maybe
go.
it's not. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's
The-
like the
the-
STEM. It's like the business version of STEM program in high school.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this-
yeah.
When me and Ari did the club our senior year, our advisor was the one who was like, "Yeah, what? Like, we're getting.
They want to turn it into a program.
We're
Like
gonna turn
of
into
the
a
school,
program."
where it's like
It
dual
might be that.
enrollment with like
Oh,
Delaware.
Yo,
no, it's not dual
Ari,
enrollment or
let's
anything.
No,
go.
no,
Let's
it's not.
go.
No,
wait,
it's not
it's not
just
that.
dual
It's like-
enrollment. It's like an actual program or something.
Yeah, it's a program.
No, no,
like,
no.
No,
All it
it's
does,
just
all it
STEM,
does,
like, you know how
all
we
it
had
does,
STEM in high
it
school?
maps out your high school. It maps
Yeah.
out your high school classes.
It's the
Like, you
same
have
as-
to-
Oh no,
you
so
have
it's
to do
so
marketing.
it's just
and
like
you take marketing classes. Like
no, it's just like
Oh, okay.
it's just like Marlboro. Marlboro has a similar thing.
yeah. But
Marlboro
anyways,
has a similar
anyways.
program.
Yeah,
I'll
we
tell
didn't
my
do that
story.
shit.
So they sent all the acceptance letters out in emails, right? My sister got hers, she got it, right? And the other day,
sick.
I was like, there's like my mom's email,
shit.
and we were looking, and I think they accidentally sent one of the kids' rejection emails to every
God.
single person in the program because
Oh man,
because
no.
I looked at it and I saw the rejection email. I'm like, oh shoot, did my sister get rejected from it? But I'm just like, wait, no, she told me she got in. And I looked at the name and it was like to one specific kid at monroe.k12.nj.us, and it was like, sorry, we have to reject you. And I was just like, wait, why are we?
Oh
Bro,
no.
imagine going to school next day knowing that
That's
every
crazy.
single person saw you.
no,
get
but he
rejected.
doesn't know that. He doesn't know everyone got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're gonna
Isn't that
tell him.
insane?
They're gonna tell him.
Isn't that
they
Yikes,
would.
insane?
They would.
How do you make that mistake, bro? A rejection letter
Yeah.
sent out to everybody.
Dude,
That's actually
you think
terrible.
that's brutal? In India, right? In India, my dad told me,
In India,
dude. In
famous
India,
last words, bro.
in
It's
India,
famous.
dude, I'm telling you, in India, my dad told me stories about how every time there was a test or they released rankings, it wasn't like, oh, we'll tell you your ranking, like we have it here, like you find out online or you
They
get
just
told
post
It's on the
privately.
board.
Yeah,
It's
they
on
just
the
put it on
board.
the board.
Giant ass
Yeah.
list posted there, 1 to last.
Yeah. Wait,
you
that's like
start
3
looking,
idiots.
you start
Yeah,
looking for your
yeah,
name.
that's literally yeah.
Every test, who got the worst grade, outed for everybody, bro. India's brutal,
That
man.
literally happened in 3 Idiots, like the movie. They literally posted the entire.
they
thing.
posted
Yeah,
up the
dude, I'm
thing.
telling you,
That's
that is just.
crazy.
Imagine they did that in our high school. Do you know
Oh,
how many
sad.
like emails they'd get? Like, oh, my daughter or son my son and daughter is so upset that you outed them in front of the entire school. Like,
Nah, Arab Makati would be the first email, bro. On that
Jeez,
list.
bro, don't call him out.
All right, bleep that. Sorry.
hey, he's not gonna watch. He's not gonna watch.
Yeah.
No one's watching there. That actually, like, I can't fathom that. Like imagine just like a good student just gets a bad grade and then everybody sees it, bro.
Yeah.
That's just, it's so toxic. I don't want to be in a toxic environment like that.
I mean, our school is really toxic
Bro,
with
you're
grades.
in
I'm not gonna
Monroe,
lie.
bro. What do you mean?
Yeah,
But
Coming to
imagine
college made me
Monroe with
realize
that,
how
bro.
toxic Monroe was. Really.
I
Yeah.
know, same,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
It's not like
it's
this
just,
in the real world.
it's really not, bro.
no.
We were in this bubble of toxicity, which was really, really bad.
I generally think the biggest problem was the way we did our GPA on the 100.0 scale.
Same.
Why?
Like, I generally, because the fact
Yeah.
is, like, I would care so much for an extra 1% on
Yup.
the overall average.
Yup.
Like,
Yeah.
a difference between a 99 and 98 shouldn't mean shit, but it did. That's an
Yeah.
extra 0.125 on your GPA. Like,
And
Yeah.
no hate, like whatsoever, like no hate whatsoever to anyone watching.
wait. What are you saying?
What are you about to say?
No. All hate.
No, I'm not
go
calling-
ahead. Go ahead. Okay.
I'm not calling anyone out. No,
Okay,
it's not like that.
okay.
Say word
No,
by word so
no.
we can tell you when to stop.
No, shut up. No hate, but like because of that QPA system, people like who had like teachers would ultimately dictate rank.
Yeah.
If
No,
not-
that's
Okay. That's kind of what I was worried you were gonna say, but okay,
Yeah,
you didn't say specifically, so okay. But not necessarily, but I do understand what you mean. Yeah.
Like, there's so much variation that could have occurred. Like being Being-
Continue, go.
being in a different class for the exact same like course with a different teacher,
Yeah.
like ultimately, does dictate
It's
like
an easier
what you're.
teacher, really. And it
Yeah.
dictates everything, yeah.
No, but that's also college too. Honestly, you have different professors; they have different averages.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But the
I
thing
mean,
is,
we-
it's not. But each 1% does not make a difference anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on
Yeah.
school, but like Georgia
No,
Tech
but most
does
schools are
it where
GPA.
it's like
Most schools are like normal.
But
just
honestly,
4.0
yo,
schools.
I'm gonna-
As long as you're above a certain number
Yeah.
on the 100
Yeah.
scale, then you're in that A category.
which is how it should
doesn't
be.
matter.
Why should if I have 100 or a 99? What the fuck is the difference? Like I should not
Yeah,
have
but
to
then-
be breaking my neck over like that 1% in my class.
Then
In high
then it
school,
becomes the
like-
then it becomes the I'm at a 90 or 92.7 and I got to break my neck over 0.3% to go
Yeah.
over to a 93 so I don't lose the GPA there.
Yeah,
It's
but
always
at a
gonna
certain-
exist.
At a certain point, you like
You
there
have
is
you're
a
always gonna
line.
have a
Like
lot. Yeah.
90 is an A. That's just universally accepted. If you don't make it, you don't make it. I don't care how
Wait, the
close you
90
are.
is an A for you?
90 is an A minus.
Oh, we
nice
don't
A,
have
yeah.
A minus. We don't get minuses or pluses.
Oh, dude, a 93
That would be
and
so
above is an A
nice.
for me.
That would be so nice.
It's nice. It's
honestly.
nice for us, but if you're
89, you're fucked.
yeah, if it's 89,
no,
that's
even-
the same as a B9 is for you guys.
No, but the thing is, like, I'm always closer to making the 93 mark than I would be to making an
Yeah.
89
Yeah,
mark.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's the thing for this specific group of people. Like it's this works out better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love to have that. I hate dude, there was one class I had a 92.7 and my teacher refused to round me up to a 93.
What? That's just
She
stupid.
kept me
That's so
underneath
annoying.
the A mark
That's
because
so
she's like, I
annoying.
don't do rounding. If I have to do it for you, I have to do it for every single student. In the
I hate
class.
that.
I was like, bro, like
Yeah,
come
dude,
on.
round up for everybody then, man. Like,
Wait,
Yeah,
Rishi,
round
you should
up
have just
everybody.
Rishi, you should have just giving her some flowers or giving her some treats and kind of bribed her a little bit, bro.
Oh,
Maybe
for
you
should've
should've
said-
said-
70.
You should have pulled out the generic line.
So, even
not
better,
every,
bro.
Not every student here is asking you, are they?
Or I should have said,
Yeah,
"Nah, this student's me,"
Riz her up.
and just
bro,
That was-
Riz
that's
just
what I
said,
was
yeah,
saying.
Riz.
I go the ego route. Not every student's
Yeah,
me.
No,
Riz.
yeah, it's like a, if,
Is that Riz, guys? Guys,
no,
is that Riz?
I was not saying
Not
it
every
was a
stu-
Riz.
Wait,
bro.
ready?
Is that W Riz?
Well, not every student's me. Is that Riz or no?
Little
Is
boy
that
from
Riz or not?
Rosario. Little boy.
Yo, I'm
from
just gonna
Rosario,
spam that one singular clip now in the group
Yeah.
chat all the time.
right?
Not everyone's me.
Not everyone's
That-
me.
that's getting
Not
clipped
everyone's
for
me.
sure.
Not everyone's
That's
me.
getting clipped for sure, bro.
Dude, speaking of flowers and treats and stuff, Valentine's
Sorry,
Day
guys.
was last week. What'd you guys do?
It was
Studied.
this week, and yeah, I studied on Valentine's Day itself. I was just studying for a midterm the next day.
Damn.
Just work.
But the
study.
night before, I watched a movie with Ashrika, so that was nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She came to
What about you,
UIUC.
Prem?
No,
She came to
how
UIUC.
I watched a movie online with her, man.
Think, man.
Oh.
Come on.
What a wonderful question to ask 3 single guys and 1 guy.
Hey,
to go
Prem
for.
didn't
What do you
answer, man.
think
Prem
we
didn't
did,
answer.
bro?
Prem
Prem
didn't
hasn't
answer.
answered.
Prem didn't answer.
I had an interview.
How was the interviewer, man?
Interview. What'd you guys eat?
He interviewed a
We-
girl.
coffee day, coffee chat.
We
Did
had
you,
a coffee chat.
How was the food?
Yeah.
It's good.
It was good at your interview.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you had
Okay.
great food.
While we're on that though, I saw this clip earlier of people because of Valentine's Day. People were talking about the worst responses to "I love you." So, what do you think is the worst response to someone saying "I love you"? Is
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
dude, that could be done so
You
many
go.
ways. That could be done so many
You
ways.
go. Thank you. Thank you.
It could be like,
Thank you.
it could be like, yeah, you do, or it could be like, yeah, you do, or it could be really
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, you do.
To be honest, okay, Nishk, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you is 10 times worse than yeah, you do. Bro,
No, it's
thank you
not.
is just leaves like awkward silence after.
No,
Like,
okay, but the
like,
difference is
imagine
like,
this.
yeah, you do is a joke. Wait, no, wait, hit me with your,
Yeah,
your
yeah, you
scenario.
do is a joke, exactly. So imagine me and you are talking, right? This is
Yeah.
a scenario between us. I am gonna say I love you, and then you say thank you after. So this is gonna be, everyone should be
role play, here
part
we
of
go.
this. Everyone should be part of this role play, this whole scenario. So
Okay.
you guys are bystanders.
Yeah.
We're at a restaurant, and you and Prem are another couple sitting on the table directly next to us.
Oh,
It's a pretty tight squeeze. So you guys can hear all of our conversations. All right. So I just wanted to tell you something. It's been
This is
on my
getting
mind
clipped too, by the way.
for it's just been on my mind for a little bit. I've been thinking about this time for a long time, and I love you.
Oh, Prem, look, that's so cute. He just said, "I love you." Oh my god, I remember when we
To
had
me?
that.
Was it to
Nishk,
me?
I love you.
Oh wait, I messed up the role.
You
I thought I was-
suck, bro.
Oh
You're
my
actually
god,
such a brick.
man.
You're actually such a
You
brick.
do, man. No acting
I was
skills.
eating
Man.
Prem, man.
Let's get
Wait, no,
Sora
sorry.
in here, man.
Wait, to be honest, I was
I
also
said-
confused.
wait, no,
Prem,
you said,
Prem,
I said
you
the
said
whole
Prem,
scenario
Prem,
out.
Prem.
The
No,
whole
me
thing.
and
Put it
Prem-
out, bro.
me
Hrishi,
and
you
you-
said me and Prem were.
No,
I said
no.
me and Prem
I
are at the
heard.
table next
No,
to me and you,
no,
and I'm saying
you
it to
definitely
you.
said that. You definitely
No.
said Prem and
Ari
we both heard
understood.
that.
Because I clearly heard that he said.
Yeah, but me and Nishk heard
Me
the
and
same
him both
thing.
heard the same thing.
All right, we'll do it again. I'm gonna shorten it. It's just I
No,
love
oh
you.
my
Song.
god.
No, we're not doing it again.
I mean, Prem.
We're not doing this again, bro. Shut the fuck up.
No, but
What are the
do you
other
guys
answers, bro? Ari, what are the other responses, bro?
Wait,
what
no,
are
wait.
they, bro? This is
I
crazy
think
as shit.
I
What
think
the
yeah, you do is worse if it's genuine than thank you. But I said
How
it as
do
a
you say
joke.
yeah?
Obviously.
You do. Yeah, you do.
No way anybody
it
actually
comes off
says
funny.
yeah.
It's like-
yeah.
I
It
feel it
also
just
depends
comes
on
in a
the
real
song, though.
situation. Yeah, if
Yeah,
it's a
you
joke,
do.
like, yeah, you do.
How do you make
Like-
yeah you do like serious? It's like yeah you do. Like it's still funny.
No, you're saying it like you're saying it in the,
Yeah,
like
you
the
do.
egotistical way.
Yeah,
Like,
you
yeah,
do.
you do. No, but like
Dude,
yeah,
like
you
it
do.
still doesn't make sense.
Or what about okay? That's nice.
Oh,
Jeez. Jeez, bro.
That's
I've never heard
nice.
that in my life.
dude, this thread is the funniest thing I've seen. One person just put scene. The next screenshotted, posted on the internet, completed with name. You've been added in a group chat. You've probably all been wondering why I put you in this group chat. Simply put, I want you all to be in this location and fight for my affections at 7 p.m. sharp in the back of
Oh
Costco.
my god.
What?
Wait, keep going. What are other responses?
Good to know.
Good to know. We'll talk later.
Or, aw, I love you too, like a brother.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's not the
That's
worst.
pretty bad. It's pretty
That's
bad.
pretty bad.
know,
The
maybe
worst
some
thing
people
she could
are
say
into
is
incest.
no. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That too.
You say I love you, they say I'm hungry, let's get something to eat. I said I love you. Yeah, I know, I heard you the first time.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo,
Terrible.
imagine,
Oh my God.
imagine
Wait,
there's
keep
like
going. This is hilarious. What the fuck?
Imagine there's like one guy on like Valentine's who's like saying "I love you" to like 6 different girls, and he's just like copying and pasting it, and like it making every girl think that they're special, but in reality, it's just forwarding that message to 6 different girls.
That's
Is
hella
that-
fucked. Bro.
Yeah, it's
I
like
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Hrishi, man.
Rishi probably did that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Rishi's such a player, man.
he's been
Yeah,
caught
bro.
twice today. Once in the Instagram comments, once in the DMs.
Yeah, he was DMing all the AI girls on Instagram. Just like, oh my god, dude! Someone said, "Okay, I say I love you." They say, "Well, now that I have your attention, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty."
I don't get it.
On the phone, bro.
Okay, man.
Oh man.
It's okay if you don't
10%.
understand these things, bro.
Oh.
It's like
You deserve better.
that's actually not that bad.
No,
at
that's
least
really
they're being
condescending.
straightforward.
That's condescending.
At least they're
No.
being straightforward.
Not necessarily. It depends. There's so much like situational like importance
Yeah.
that goes into that. Like if they're actually saying
That's
that
why the
you-
whole role play was a big part of it. Nish,
Yeah.
but you ruined it. I'm not gonna lie.
Me and Prem both misunderstood, man. Maybe you're just bad at communication.
Dude, what's your
I
name
explained
again?
it so good.
Oh man, that is bad.
Damn.
That is bad.
Could you
I
pass
don't
me
think
the
the
message?
situation would ever come up where that happened.
Or yeah, you wouldn't know their name. Come on now.
pass-
Yeah,
the
I generally don't think that's like a plausible situation.
Yeah,
because if you're going to the point where you're saying "I love you,"
No, but is it 1% or is it 0% probability?
it's
Dude,
not 0% probability.
someone just put out with emojis.
Rishi's famous line.
you got it, bro. You got it.
That's
Oh my god.
Dude, that would generally be the worst thing I'd say.
all right. What did you do on Valentine's Day?
I had a midterm that I studied the entire day for, and I got out.
You just copied my
at-
answer, huh? You like copying my answer?
No. You studied for your midterm. I studied and took my midterm.
Oh,
Oh, your midterm was on
he
Valentine's.
closed the deal.
Closed the deal.
Someone had a.
deal.
Hey, you know
someone
what?
had
I
a
closed the
better-
deal the next
Disclosure,
morning
disclosure.
at 9:30 a.m.
Disclosure.
I closed the
But that's
deal.
not Valentine's
Yeah,
Day,
yeah.
though.
Oh well, it looks like that's during working hours. I did it outside working hours, man.
That's fair.
Alright, bro.
That's
Took
fair.
my test. It came out at like.
Wait,
8:30,
all right.
man.
I have a
Come on.
question. All right, I have a question for you. This is low key very off topic, but you talked about working hours, so it just came to my head. Did you guys have another job fair at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where everyone rushed, or no? Was that a thing? this
No.
semester yet, or
No, we had the career fair for spring is much smaller. So
Yeah,
we don't do
no
that this
companies are,
semester.
like, hiring and
That
stuff like that.
killed me. Me and my friends
That
talk
was
about this
so
to
funny.
this day.
You told
Bro,
me about that. So
at our career
Yeah.
fair, They just ran out. All of the CS nerds in Georgia Tech just ran out the tunnel straight to the. If you're that recruiter and you're standing there, you see a kid running to you. Am I gonna hire that person?
Imagine a lanky brown boy with bad hygiene like running towards you, like shoving your resume.
Dude, my friend made
Makes
the
it seem
funniest
windy.
comment. He said, "Dude, there's two types of people who've now run through the tunnel of Mercedes-Benz Stadium: professional football players and sweaty Georgia Tech students."
Yeah.
I mean, at least you guys got a career fair, bro. We don't have it anymore.
What?
It's yeah. They disbanded the career fair at my school. It's no longer that. Now it's a virtual. You get a chance at a maybe a one-on-one session with the company, which is nothing. Like
That's actually
they
so
disbanded
stupid.
the entire career fair.
Yeah, that's terrible.
we haven't
bro.
had
That's
we haven't
actually-
had one
For your
person in, like, a
location,
year and a
you
half.
guys would
Yeah,
have a
bro.
great career fair. Like,
We
Yeah,
had, but
any
we had a
recruiter just-
great one our freshman year. Freshman
just like
year, we
take
had a
one train.
big
Like,
Recruiters literally need to like hop over a train to get there. Exactly.
dude, to
Yeah.
come to Atlanta, people actually have to like straight up fly down, send their whole teams
Same
down
with Ann
here.
Arbor,
Like,
yeah, same
yeah.
with-
No, yeah, Ann Arbor is probably the same as like, or how close are you guys to like the closest airport? Prem?
30 minutes away.
Oh, so you guys are
Yeah,
still
we're
pretty
close by. We're close by. Yeah,
We're
20
Atlanta's a
it's-
major hub. So yeah.
For us, it's like they have to fly into Chicago and then drive 3 hours down.
yeah,
They
yeah.
still do that though. They still do
No,
that.
I mean,
crazy.
I guess the one
Yeah.
benefit is there's probably a lot of Chicago like companies or companies based in
that's
Chicago,
true.
but still like they still got to drive out down 3 hours on top of any
Yeah.
flight that they take.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Well, I remember I was at a job fair and I literally saw like 70 like a stack of 70 resumes, and like as they were
That's
closing
so
the fair-
defeating.
no, as they were closing the fair, they just threw all of them in the trash.
No, no.
That's
I'm joking. That never
Okay.
happened.
no, honestly, I wouldn't even be
Dude,
surprised.
I'm joking.
Genuinely
But I wouldn't be
surprised.
surprised that that happened. I
Dude,
would not
what?
be surprised if that
The
happened.
thing is, they always give you like a QR code to scan and tell you to upload your resume anyways. So like, what's
Yeah,
the point
yeah,
of, like,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
dude, they say apply using this link. So what the hell am I
Yeah.
talking to you for?
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it's just all about the free merch you get from those fairs, bro.
Yeah,
Half the
literally.
time, it's like it's just useless conversations, dude. I saw some kid literally like go up and start like yelling at a recruiter, bro. He goes up to the
What?
recruiter. He goes to the
Give me a
recruiter.
job!
He's like,
Give me a job!
No, it's not even that. He's like, this is why I'm the best candidate possible for this job. And let me tell you 3 things that are the best thing about me, bro. Imagine how scary that is as a recruiter.
Bro did like
It's
Mr. Beast.
Dude, this is
Okay, Nish, we get it.
This is the
We
job
get it,
fair.
Nish.
Okay.
The job
Okay,
fair.
Nish, we get it, bro.
Yeah, but they don't want to hire me still. So what do we do?
Dude, Nishk is the king of free stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, the TV
Every, like,
shit.
The free TV, the free clothes, the free water bottles, like
Yeah, you know,
I
I
can't-
counted up my shirts here. I counted up my shirt, like t-shirts on campus. I have 60 t-shirts. Guess how many of those are free?
30.
45.
wait, over under 27 and a half. What are we saying?
45.
I'm
No,
going
not-
under
no way,
27 and a half.
45.
Under
I think-
27 and a half.
Last
give
time
you
he
a line.
told-
I'll give you
last,
guys a
last
line.
time he said this, it was 20, I think.
I'll give you guys a line.
Yeah.
I'll put my line at 32 and a half.
Ooh, that's a good line. Shit.
I'd say under.
I'm going under.
I'll take the over.
It's the over. I'm at
Gotta be different,
37.
boys. Gotta be different, boys.
Ori, I was
Two-thirds.
close. I was at 45. I was close.
That's
Before.
not that, that's not that close.
Once he changed
Compared
the
to
line,
everyone
I'm
else,
gonna
compared to
ask you.
everyone
I
else.
literally said 30. That's the exact same
You said
distance.
Distance, yeah.
Oh, you said 30?
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
said like 20. Oh,
I said 30.
You got him.
Yeah,
man.
no, I'm actually almost at
So
2/3 of my
close, man.
t-shirts on campus are genuinely just like
That's insane.
free shirts I've
bro.
gotten
That's
from
crazy.
events. Yeah, and that's not even including like hoodies and stuff.
Resell it. Just resell it.
I already know Nishka's going to like every
Cheap
booth, bro.
shirts.
He's like running around. He's like, "Can I please have free merch, please, please, please?"
I don't
Please
need
Hi,
it,
my
bruh.
name's
selection."
Hi, my name's Nishk Patel, and I'm from Monroe, New Jersey.
Do you guys use your hometown address ever in like
Yeah.
any like recruiting sense? Really?
Yeah.
If they ask my location, yeah, because that's
Yeah.
that's like a mailing
Or, like
address.
when they ask you
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
ask you your address, what do you say? You put your address on campus, or you put your address?
No,
No,
no.
no.
I put my home campus.
Home.
I don't want
Home
anything
campus
being
address.
sent here,
Home
bro.
campus.
I don't trust this, man. Like,
Well, I mean, I'm in a real apartment, I guess, so it's a little different. But
Yeah,
you're at
I am
home
too. But
You're
I
at
still
home,
I still
right,
put
Prem?
my home address as well.
I would still
I mean,
put my
for
home
you, it's
address,
not a
even
huge
if I
difference,
even if
right?
I had
It's
an
like-
apartment, I would put my home
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're not going to send me something that important during recruiting season, like in the mail. Like,
Yeah. It's
I mean,
all
they're gonna send
emails.
you to
All
email
emails
anyways.
now.
But the reason I put this is
Yeah.
for like Chicago companies and like if I have location, and they don't want to have to.
yeah,
be,
but they
like,
can see your school. They can see your school. Like, you use your school
It's
email
true.
for everything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I use my personal
Yeah.
email for all my applying.
Really?
Should I start using my school email?
Yeah, dude. If you go to a good school, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Put it.
You go to UAUC,
Well, no,
man. Why would you not put
I
it?
go to I go to UIUC anyways with my like when you say
No,
like
it
what
doesn't
school do you
matter.
attend and then like
No, I know,
on my
but
resume.
If you're
still,
like cold emailing and shit, bro, like
No, cold
it looks
emailing,
because
yeah, I'll
they
use-
immediately see like your school email. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, no, that I usually use school, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's a good episode, guys. Good conversations, a lot of random shit. But we hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
peace out,
See you
guys.
guys.